It's been, what, 2 days since the operation?
Yes.
Hmm. Have you heard any news today? Today's Friday, was Wednesday when Guðmundur Felix, or Felix, as you call him,
Mm.
in France. Have you heard any news today?
Yes, I just spoke to him more than half an hour ago, which was very exciting because I was waiting for any updates from yesterday evening, and I was getting a little bit nervous for a lack of update, and so we got a big update. He's awake. We were speaking on the phone, and he seems very, very well. Of course, he's still under a lot of painkillers, but he's in a very good spirit, and that's the most important.
This is so good to hear. Such good news.
Yes, yes.
So congratulations.
Thank
Do
you.
you, do you know when he woke up for the first time?
So they started waking him up yesterday, but he was still connected to the breathing pipe that he had in his throat. And so this was going gradually. But I don't know exactly when he became conscious, but it was a process from yesterday. They
Yeah.
were gradually, yes.
Yeah, I can imagine this has been difficult for you all this time from the phone call and now until he has woken up.
Well, yes and no. It was difficult the first day when I got the information that there won't be visits allowed in the hospital because of the COVID context. So, of course, that was very disappointing. Even though we understand it, it does add a challenge in this whole process. But otherwise, I can be honest with you and just tell you that it has more been of a excitement because we were waiting for it, and
Yeah,
this waiting was a little bit overwhelming. You really need to be very perseverant to want to wait that long.
yeah,
So this news is exciting because it's a new chapter of our life, and we can finally share the story. I know that many Icelandic people have been following Guðmundur through this process, and they also have been waiting impatiently to get some updates. So many years, 7 years since he moved to France, 5 years on the waiting list. So yes, I wasn't worried because Felix is such a strong person. He has
yeah,
uh, he has amazing attitude, and he uh, he was the perfect candidate for this kind of experiment because it was an experiment. It was the first surgery like this because of what he went through before. All these past experiences that he went through, the accident 23 years ago, it gave him amazing strength and resilience. And because of this, I know that he can go through this, that he will not break down, and that I am excited because I know how his past traumas, his past challenging times have transformed him to become this amazing person who he is today. Because he is really an exceptional person.
yeah,
So I wasn't worried about him. I just had I just really had this faith that everything will go great, and how can we not think that everything will go great when we get this sign from the universe that the donor comes at the exactly same day as his accident, just 23 years later. It was
yes, yes, yes. That's
so.
the thing. It was exactly 23 years
Yes,
to the day.
yes, yes.
Yeah, so that's really remarkable.
Yes, and so when I spoke to Felix recently, he asked me to pass the message to Icelandic people, a message of gratitude. He said that he's really grateful and appreciating all the support that he got from all the Icelanders, and that he wouldn't be able to do this without you. So he really wanted me to say it. Thank you. Takk fyrir.
Yes, yes. I know all the Icelandic people will be very happy to hear about this, and everyone has been so glad. And I've seen on Facebook, his family members are getting best wishes from all over.
Yes, yes.
And it's been a really happy time, basically, for the
Yes.
Icelandic nation, I think.
Yes, and I am very, very touched by this, to see all the supports that he gets, to see all these people who are truly caring for him, sending the blessings, sending the prayers. I am really touched, and I am really also grateful for all this support, because all this really helps us so much. We know that we are not in this alone. We are in this with so many people, and we really feel this support, and it means a lot. It really does mean a lot to us.
Yeah, and he's also happy to have you by his side.
Yes.
So do you know what will be the next steps?
Well, the next steps will be quite a long rehabilitation. He will be in the place where he is right now for at least 1 month. And at some point, he will be moved to a rehabilitation center with specialized equipment. And it will be at least 2 months. But of course, this is just speculations. We cannot know. It's a first experiment like this. So so there will be a long process of rehabilitation and long time in the hospital.
Yeah. And so you don't know then when you will be able to meet him?
No, unfortunately, because of the current circumstances, it's very, very difficult. But the doctors might try to make it happen. But of course, it's not going to be like in normal circumstances that we would be able to have frequent visits. If there is a visit, it will be exceptional, and we don't know anything yet. And it's difficult, but of course, everybody can understand it with the COVID situation. Just too complicated.
Yes. Okay, Sylwia, I thank you so much for talking to me and for giving me this message for the Icelanders watching.
You are very welcome.
I wish you all the best, and we will continue to follow your story.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.